So I feel really self-conscious making all these videos. I'm talking about myself and how I'm feeling to maybe anybody. Maybe who's someone who supports me, maybe someone who's judging me and thinks that I ought to be able to do everything without whining and complaining. But honestly, those people probably aren't watching this video. It's only people who love me and wish they could be there to help me. But making this video does sort of feel like somebody's watching me but isn't helping me. So it's been a little bit weird. And maybe because I've been taking the 2 minutes out to actually do these videos as opposed to do a quick swish and swipe in the toilet or sweep the floors or something like that, that I'm having a hard time getting back on track. But since some of you think I am so wonderfully organized, it might be a good thing for you to see that I'm not always so on top of things. Anyway, I'm feeling a little bit better. After my crying episode, I decided I need help and I need to not be afraid of the phone and actually pick it up and call one of the lovely ladies who said, if you need anything, give me a call, and actually call and ask for help. So I have help coming tomorrow, and that feels really good. But other than that, because Vivian didn't take a nap, she came out again and again, and no matter what I did, she wouldn't go back in. So after an hour and a half of fighting, I said 5 minutes more and you can come out. So now they're watching a video so I can have just a little bit of space. I've washed up the dishes after lunch. Let's see, it's 3:20. And I can take a little breather. So I feel like I'm getting nowhere. I'm just spinning my wheels. I'm not even looking at those things that really need to be done. But I am keeping up with things, keeping up with the routine with kids, trying to keep a good attitude for them, cleaning up the dishes, like I said. I know what I'm cooking tonight. I've figured out a shopping plan. I'm going to ask Stefan to give the older two a bath, because Vivian loves baths tonight, and I can go out with Daniel real quick to get the stuff we need for the menu plan, which was already made. I have a menu plan for the month, so that's also really great help. So as soon as I do get a space to breathe, I'm not going to be overwhelmed by all this messy house and everything that went bad and just want to go to bed. I'll be able to use that time to do a little bit of thinking and a little bit of preparing. Right. The things I do want to be doing is this week, the project-based homeschooling masterclass started. I got a long email full of wonderful information, and I have reading assignments, and I'm supposed to get on the forum and give my own opinion and share pictures of how my house is set up to get help. And how on earth am I going to do all that when all this stuff is going on? But it's a priority, and I'm going to find a way to do it. And knowing that I'm doing the best I can will help me to say no to anything else that comes up, because I really need to be focusing on that and my speech and doing the worship on the 2nd. So yeah, there's a lot. But bit by bit, what I need to do is sit down and look through all of it again, make sure I'm prepared for getting through the day tomorrow, and then keeping up bit by bit during the day so that I can use a little moment, if I should happen to get it, to move forward on some of those projects. But I don't know if you can see this from these videos, but between them I'm running around crazy and nearly crying and frustrated and cleaning up after the kids when they make messes, like get into the tissue box and throw tissues everywhere and write on the walls. And actually, he didn't write on the wall. He tried to erase what accidentally got on the wall, which made a bigger mark. But anyway. And so it really is by the grace of God that I don't yell at them, because I get frustrated when there's more work, when I already feel behind. So I do really feel your prayers and His hand on me as I try to model having a good attitude and enjoy these precious times with my children. And the cake, by the way, I think is definitely ruined. But a neighbor stopped by and brought a cake for Vivian, so I can eat that one for dinner. Aren't I a lucky gal? This is quite long enough. I don't know if I'll ever publish it because I do feel very self-conscious. Right. So while the kids are watching a video, and Daniel is playing with a new baby iPad for kids. Ugh. Get from the same side of neighbor. I'll see if I can't look through my lists and prioritize what I can do tonight to move forward bit by bit.